myself Divya Jog and welcome to Credence Digital Learning. So in our previous video, we have seen that how energy is transferred from one organism to another organism, as we call it as food chain. So we have also discussed some different examples of food chain. So as you know that each organism in a food chain, it belongs to a certain or particular group or a category of organisms which they behave identically when it comes to obtaining energy. So now all these groups and category of organisms, they have different steps of the food chain which are also called as different trophic levels. Now each organism in a food chain represents its own trophic level. For example, we have seen in the ponds, like phytoplanktons, they are the producers and it represents the first trophic level. These phytoplanktons are being eaten up by the zooplanktons, which are also called as the secondary consumers, as we call them herbivores. So these herbivores, these zooplanktons are the second trophic levels of that ecosystem. Further, these zooplanktons, they are eaten up by the fishes, which are also called as the secondary consumers. These secondary consumers are the third trophic levels of that ecosystem, where they are being eaten up by the birds, which are called the large consumers. These large consumers can also be called as the fourth trophic level. So now here you can see that the energy is being transferred from between the different trophic levels of the organisms. Now the producers in this ecosystem, in this food chain, will be maximum in number. That means the number of the producers or the first trophic level will always be larger than other trophic levels. So as you can see in this diagram, it's called a number pyramid. So in number pyramid, we have kept producers at the below of the pyramid. Why? Because they are larger in numbers and they take lots of space. After that, there are the herbivores, or as we call them, primary consumers, which are the zooplanktons in the case of pond ecosystem, and they come just after the producers, as they are dependent only on the producers for their survival. Now these herbivores or these primary consumers, they are being consumed by the secondary consumers like fishes. So fishes are kept on the third trophic level of this number pyramid, which are being further eaten up by the birds that are tertiary consumers, or also called as the fourth trophic level in this number pyramid. So now here we can see the producers which are maximum in number is only the trophic level which has been produced in a large quantity. Now as I talk about forest ecosystem.